Episode 554. The Heavenly Domain's challenge tasks were something countless players repeated over and over again. They'd grind through each stage until the process was etched into their memory. They didn't need any prompts. Every step of the mission was fresh in their minds. Chen Guo soon received the 5th stage mission. Of course, the task wasn't combat. She wasn't arrogant enough to think her level 50 character could defeat a level 70 opponent. If he'd had that kind of strength back then, he wouldn't have thought it was so incredible to complete the Heavenly Domain challenge at level 50. That sense of the impossible was focused squarely on combat. As for all the running and jumping, Chen Guo felt there wasn't much difference between level 50 and level 70. The 5th level was another mission that tested your technical skill, and this time the key maneuver was the roll. Many of the passages in the scene were too high to walk through normally, too slow to crouch through, and crawling would be even slower. The only way to get through smoothly was to rely on an action like rolling. Much like the previous sections, the core design principle here is unforgiving. In this stage, if you mistime your roll and bump into a barrier, it instantly triggers a trap, killing you instantly and forcing a restart. Chen Guo had cleared this stage on her own back in the day. Watching Ye Shu breeze through 4 stages in one go, she thought it looked incredibly cool and impressive. It made her fingers itch to try it herself, to see if she could be that impressive too. The results, of course, proved otherwise. While Chen Guo had cleared these stages before, it was clear that Ye Shu relied purely on skill, whereas a significant portion of ordinary players depended on luck. They didn't pass because they had it all figured out. In some spots, they just got lucky and guessed right. If they tried again without any real improvement in skill, they'd just be praying for luck to strike once more. Forget luck for a moment. Chen Guo's own condition was poor. Pulling all-nighters was never her strong suit, and now, deep into the wee hours, she was utterly exhausted, her mind foggy and her body drained. On top of that, the thought of Ye Shu watching from the sidelines sent a fresh wave of inexplicable tension through her.
Don't look!
Chen Guo turned her head to speak to Ye Shu.
When did I look?
Ye Shu retorted. Chen Guo was speechless. Ye Shu really wasn't watching. He was over there fiddling with chasing haze. Chen Guo immediately found herself hoping Ye Shu would look after all, but she just told him not to. Changing her tune now would be too embarrassing, so she really did have to start on her own.
Failed. Failure. Failure.
Chen Guo kept failing. Her best attempt only got her 6 steps up the ramp. Chen Guo stole a glance at Ye Shu beside her. He was having a grand old time with her chasing haze, not paying the slightest bit of attention to her struggles. Chen Guo gritted her teeth and kept trying, but she just kept failing. Finally, she'd had enough.
I can't get past it.
I'll take it from here.
Ye Shu and Chen Guo swapped places. 2.5 minutes later, Lord Grimm emerged from the scene's exit, running with a casual flair. Chen Guo wished she had a Sharingan, just so she could copy Ye Shu's gaming skills.
Wanna play the next level?
Ye Shu was now taking the initiative to show concern for Chen Guo.
I'm going to bed.
Chen Guo got up, deciding not to make a fool of herself any longer.
Going to bed already?
Ye Shu checked the time.
So the internet cafe officially opens for business today, right?
Yeah,
What time does it start?
at noon.
Chen Guo said. Since the internet cafe had hardly any customers in the morning anyway, Chen Guo didn't rush her staff to come back to work at the crack of dawn. She simply decided to start business at noon on the 8th day of the new year.
So you'll be up by noon, right? I don't have to hang around until then to open up for them.
No need.
All right then.
Ye Shu gave a nod and went right back to focusing on his game. Chen Guo was hesitating again. Honestly, she really wanted to watch Ye Shu tackle the Heavenly Domain challenge. There was a certain thrill in seeing those tasks that gave ordinary players like her such a headache get utterly crushed under a master's hand. He'd only decided to sleep because he was feeling a bit rattled, but after just a few moments, he suddenly found the idea boring and wanted to stay and watch instead. But Yi Shu had reminded Chen Guo that she still needed to open the shop for business at noon, turning this into a real dilemma. Chen Guo thought it over. Business was an everyday affair, but this quest was a one-time opportunity. In the end, she simply talked herself into it and turned right back around. Seeing Yi Shu's puzzled look, Chen Guo shot him a supremely defiant glare.
What are you staring at? I don't want to sleep anymore, is that a problem?
So what do you want to do then?
Checking your quest.
Only after saying this did Chen Guo notice that Yi Shu had also logged out of the game. His screen was now displaying a video, a match from Glory.
Huh? Why'd you stop doing the quest?
No rush. We've got plenty of time.
What video are you watching?
Chen Guo moved closer to take a look. After a few glances, she froze.
Isn't this last night's Tyranny an excellent era match?
Right.
The team competition? Didn't we already watch it?
Let's study it a bit more.
Chen Guo realized this was yet another difference between the amateur and the professional. An amateur watches a match and moves on. A professional treats every single game as data, as a problem to be studied, observing the opponent, researching the opponent. Even though Yi Shu is no longer in the professional league, he's still doing the exact same thing.
What's the trick to this match? Tell me about it.
Probably not. With your talent,
What did you just say?
it's like this. You see, during the match tonight, Li Yibo said that from Han Wenqing's Desert Dust's angled charge, Tyranny began to reap the fruits of their tactics. Actually, that's not the case. What's with the You don't actually remember, do you?
I do remember.
Chen Guo bellowed. Having no other way to prove her point, she used sheer volume as her evidence.
Good, you remember. Now look here. Tyranny actually seized the initiative starting from this point. See this positioning move by stone not turned.
Zhang Xinjie's stone not turned.
I told you to watch the footwork.
I saw it.
So what did that footwork lead to?
Isn't that what you were going to tell me?
Can't you just observe and think for yourself?
My aptitude. Well,
Chen Guo was still brooding over it.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yi Shu finished speaking, giving a look that said, "I knew it."